For the day. The third contest features Upukuwari School, Achimota School, and Keta Senior High Technical School. This contest comes to you in 4 rounds. Round 1 is fundamentals. I'll be giving you fundamental questions. You are expected to give me simple and direct answers as and when I pose the questions to you. Question that requires calculations, you have maximum of 30 seconds within which to answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to answer. However, if any school fails to give a correct answer, the 2 other schools can ring their bell for a bonus. If they are successful with a bonus attempt, they get a point. If they are unsuccessful, a precious point will be deducted. Best wishes to all 3 schools. Round 1. I'll be starting with you, Upukuwari School. I'll go to Achimota and then end with Keta Senior High Technical. Round 1, Upukuwari School. K varies directly as x and inversely as y squared z. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, and z is equal to 1, where k is equal to 4. Find K when X is equal to 5, Y is equal to 2, and Z is equal to 2.
Okay. K is equal to 45 over 4.
I'm coming. Yes, I'll accept that. Achimota, Z varies jointly as X squared and K cubed, and inversely as root Y. When X is equal to 1, Y is equal to 4, K is equal to 2, Z is equal to 4. Find Z when X is equal to 2, Y is equal to 9, and K is equal to 3.
$36.
Yes, you're right. Keta, Y varies directly as S cubed and inversely as KZ squared. When X is equal to 2, K is equal to 4, Z is equal to 1, Y is equal to 8. Find Y when X is equal to 3, K is equal to 9, and Z is equal to 2. Y is equal to, your microphone should be on. Speak into the microphone.
Y is equal to 3.
Yes, you are right. Next set, Upukuwari. In an electromagnetic forming process, a copper strip experiences a magnetic force of 200 Newton per meter when placed at 30 degrees to a magnetic field of 0.5 Tesla. What current is carried by the strip? Yes, come.
800 ampere.
Yes. Achimota. A heavy-duty machine. A heavy-duty cable consists of two straight parallel sections. One is 1.20 meters long. The other is 1.80 meters long, both carrying the same current of 600.0 amperes. Each section lies at 30.0 degrees to a uniform magnetic field of 0.250 Tesla. Calculate the total magnetic force on the cable. Yes, come.
total kinetic force on the boat is equal to 225 newtons.
Yes, you're right. Keta, a transmission line conductor 50.0 meters long carries a current of 250.0 amperes at 30.0 degrees to the Earth's magnetic field. The measured magnetic force on the conductor is 0.3125 Newton. Find the magnitude of the Earth's magnetic field component perpendicular to the conductor's length. Yes, come.
5.00 by 10 raised to an exponent of -5 Tesla.
Yes, that's correct. Next one. I have a preamble to all of you. Preamble. Give the systematic IUPAC name for each of the following coordination complexes. Give the systematic IUPAC name for each of the following coordination complexes. Opukuwari. Your compound is bracket open, Cu, another bracket open, NH3, bracket close, subscript 4. Then that bracket, bigger bracket closes, SO4. Yes, come.
Okay. Tetra tetra amino copper 2 tetra oxo sulfate 6.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Keta, come.
Tetra amine copper 2 tetra oxo sulfate 6.
That's incorrect. I'll give these answers after the set. Achimota, your compound is bracket open, Fe, bracket, another bracket open, Cn, bracket close, subscript 6. Bigger bracket close to the power 4 minus. Yes, come.
Hexacyanoferrite 2 ion.
Again.
Hexacyanoferrite 2 ion.
I'm not accepting that for a bonus. Na. Hello. Na. A. Bracket open. OH. It's 4. And the bigger bracket closed.
sodium tetrahydrozoaluminate 3.
Again,
Sodium tetrahydrozoaluminate 3.
now I would like you to spell it. Spell what you just came.
Sodium and Aluminate.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Yes, Atimota.
Sodium tetrahydroxyaluminate 3.
That's incorrect. Okay, so the first one, Pukuwari. Tetraamine copper 2 sulfates. That's what I have here. Atimota. Hexacyanodu ferrate 2 ion. Keta. Sodium tetrahydroxido aluminate 3. So that's what I have here. All right, next set. Bokuari school. During process 1 of meiosis, a plant cell undergoes crossing over between homologous chromosomes. Why is crossing over more effective at producing variation in larger chromosomes?
Yeah. Okay. Crossing over is more effective in larger chromosomes, and this is because with larger chromosomes,
Louder.
there's okay. This is because with larger chromosomes, there is like more genes for like the crossing over to occur. And when the crossing over occurs, there's exchange of these genes, which causes the chromosomes to be filled with different sets of genes, causing variation.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Atimota. A population of bacteria growing in a suitable environment suddenly loses its ability to synthesize an essential amino acids. A single bacterium later regains this ability. Explain why mutation, not recombination, is the ultimate source of this new trait.
Okay, so for the early bacterial population, every bacterial cell lost the ability to synthesize the amino acid. So this means that every subsequent generation of bacteria will not be able to inherit the ability to synthesize the given amino acid, since this gene or factor is no longer present in the parent population. This means that the only way a subsequent generation can gain the ability to synthesize the amino acid does, the only way a bacterial cell in the newer generations can gain this ability is through mutation.
1. Keta. 2 soil bacteria, 1 antibiotic resistant and 1 non-resistant, are grown together. After 24 hours, some non-resistant bacteria became resistant. Explain the genetic variation mechanism involved and why this is particularly concerning in clinical settings.
The genetic the genetic thing that is involved in this is the transformation, and the type of genetic variation is uh, the genetic variation leads to the production of uh, more disease resistance bacteria. Disease resistant bacteria, that's the soil resistant bacteria, has to become resistant to bacteria, resistant to infections. This because the 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 bacteria that is resistant to the antibiotics is more favored to the bacteria that is not resistant to the antibiotics. And this there is a sudden mutation in the gene of the bacteria that is not resistant to the antibiotics, and this leads to the formation or evolution of the ability to be resistant to the antibiotics in order to survive, and in order to survive and uh, undergo cell division uh, to give rise to new cells of these bacteria. And the importance is that it helps the uh, initially antibiotic initial bacteria which is not adapted to resistant to resist the antibiotics to become resistant to antibiotics. Thus, it helps it to become resistant to antibiotics in order and to survive.
Okay, so you made mention of transformation, and that is what the only key thing that was mentioned so far as the answers are concerned. Therefore, I'll give you 1 out of 3. So, Opoku High School. Larger chromosomes have more potential sites for chiasmatic formation, increasing the probability of multiple crossovers and greater allele reshuffling per chromosome. Achimota. Mutation introduces entirely new alleles. Example, base substitution restoring enzyme function. Bacteria lack meiosis and fertilization, so they rely on mutation, that is plus horizontal gene transfer for variation. So you were just beating about the bush, talking about, but literally you made mention of introducing entirely new alleles, and that is why I gave you that 1 mark. For I think I've explained yours. Was you actually made mention of the fact that they have more potential sites for the formation of genes. So I was able to give you 2 marks for that one, but you didn't talk about the other parts, and that is why you didn't get all the 3 points. Keta, you made mention of the fact that the gene transfer involves transformation, and that's the only thing you said about the whole thing. However, it moves resistant genes between bacteria, and this spreads variation rapidly across species boundaries, leading to multi-drug resistant pathogens, even without mutation or sexual reproduction in the recipients. So that is what I was expecting. Next set, 30 seconds. Opoku School. A heating element with resistance 50.0 ohms is connected in series with a 200.0 microfarad capacitor. If the angular frequency of the AC supply is 250.0 rad per second, find the impedance on the circuit. Yes, come.
we have 53.9 ohms.
Yes, you're right. Achimota, a sensor has a resistive component of 10.0 ohms and it is connected in series with a 50.0 microfarad capacitor. The AC source has an angular frequency of 0.250 rats per second. Calculate the impedance. Yes, come.
Okay. So we have 8.10 by 10 exponent 2 ohms.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Opokuwari.
8.00 by 10 raised to an exponent of 4 ohms.
1 point. Keta, in a laboratory experiment, a 20.0 ohms resistor is placed in series with a 10.0 microfarad capacitor. The AC signal generator is set to 500.0 rats per second. Find the impedance on the series RC set combination. Yes, come.
28.3 ohms.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Pukuwari.
202 ohms.
Incorrect. It's actually 201 ohms. Next set, have a preamble. Preamble to all three schools. A student named the following hydrocarbons wrongly. Provide the correct IUPAC name. That's the preamble. So I'll be giving you some IUPAC names that are wrongly written. You have to correct it. Upuguari. 3-ethyl 1,1-dimethyl cyclohexane. Yes.
3-ethyl 1,1-diethyl cyclohexane.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Yes, come, Keta. Into the
One.
microphone.
1-ethyl 3,3-dimethyl cyclohexane.
1 point. Achimota. Your compound. 3,3-diethyl 5-methyl heptane. Yes, come. Yes, speak. use. Preamble. For each of the three lines, L1, L2, and L3, determine which pairs, if any, are parallel, which are perpendicular, and which are neither. Get the preamble? All right. Opokuware. L1 is to x plus 2y equals 8. L2 is to 2x minus y equals 5. And L3 is to 2x plus 4y is equal to 3. Yes, speak if you have an answer.
L1 and L3 are parallel, and L1 and L2 are perpendicular. And the
Are you done?
and so we need
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Achimota. L1 is to 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. L2 is to 3x minus 5y is equal to 10. And L3 is to 6x plus 9y is equal to 12. Yes, come.
L1 and L3 are parallel. L1 and L2 are neither parallel nor perpendicular, and L2 and L3 are also neither parallel nor perpendicular.
3 points. Keta. L1 is to y is equal to 3x plus 2. L2 is to y is equal to negative 1 on 3x plus 5. And L3 is to y is equal to 2x minus 1.
L1 and L2 are perpendicular. L1 and L3 are neither parallel nor perpendicular, and L2 and L3 are also neither parallel nor perpendicular.
3 points. So, Opokuware, L2 and L3 are perpendicular. You didn't talk about that one. Next set. Opokuware. A potted plant is placed on its side. After several days, the stem bends upwards and the root bends downwards. Explain the hormonal mechanism behind these opposite responses in the shoots and roots.
okay. This is this is gravitropism, and it is the growth response of the shoot system or root system of a plant to the gravity. And this happens because in the roots, when gravity like pulls at the root, the hormones which settle the which is the gibberellins enables the root to grow towards gravity, and that is positive gravitropism. Whereas with the shoot system, the hormones are cause negative gravitropism, which makes them to grow upwards.
That's a bonus. Hello. Explain the role of phytochromosomes. Explain the role of phytochromosomes in this growing cell. Why the features of the signal are adaptive for the plant searching for light. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, so the long stem that the seedling possesses would allow the plant shoots to be able to receive maximum sunlight in the event that it was introduced into a light environment. Also, the un, the unexpanded leaves, thus the folded leaves, would, would is an adaptation to reduce excess transpiration from the seedling, and also the pale stem allows the plant, the seedling, to concentrate chlorophyll in other parts. Now, the phytochrome is what initiates all these adaptations in order for the seedling to be able to make use of as much sunlight as possible in the event that sunlight was introduced into the environment of the seedling.
I'm not accepting that for a bonus. Keta. A vine tendril coils around a support after contact. Explain the sequence of events from contact to coiling, including the role of differential growth. Did you get a question? Please work on the microphone. A vine tendril coils around a support after contact. Explain the sequence of from contact to coiling, including the role of differential growth.
Okay. The vine from touching the stem or the support, the vine, this process is generally called pygmotropism, and this pygmotropism involves the relative distribution of auxin. That's the phytohormone auxin. The phytohormone auxin uh, gets relatively distributed when at the point where the vine or the vine tendril touches the stem, the auxin moves away from the point of contact and causes cell elongation, enabling and causes cell elongation. This relatively change in this differential growth enables the point which is uh, touching the point which is touching the stem or the support to grow relatively slower than the point which is further away from the support. This differential growth process enables the vine tendril to bend around the support by the process of pygmotropism.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Pukuwari, you were actually talking about, You were going in the right direction until you brought in gibberellins. Here it is oxen. So you spoiled the whole thing because you made the main hormone causing the regulation, you had it wrong. So oxen redistributes to the lower side of the stem and roots under gravity. Hello? Causing upwards bending, that is negative gravitropism. In roots, inhibit cell elongation, causing downwards bending. That is positive gravitropism. The difference is due to different sensitivity threshold to oxygen versus root tissues. Then Achimota, in that case, phytochrome is the pure inactive form. This promotes stem elongation and inhibits leaf expansion and chlorophyll synthesis. That is iteration. This adaptation helps grow rapidly upwards to reach light. Once light is detected, the PR is converted to PFR, which suppresses stem elongation and promotes leaf expansion and greening. Then Keta. Contact stimulates touch signal, leading to asymmetric oxygen distribution. Oxygen accumulates on the side opposite to a contact, causing faster elongation on the side, making the tendril bend towards the support. Repeated contact causes further coiling. So it is asymmetric oxygen distribution, but we didn't talk about that. You just said distribution. Is it equal distribution or unequal distribution? And that is why I gave you 2. So we come to the end of the first round. End of round 1. Are you packing? Given to Opoku Aristotle. I said the chemistry sets, they were asked to give the IUPAC names. The first one, 3-ethyl 1, that was given to OAS. Ethyl 1,1 methyl cyclohexane. Actually, that's the correct name. So the question itself, there is no issue with it. It's actually the correct one. So Keta ranked for a bonus. Therefore, that bonus cannot hold because the question itself is correct. So the bonus that they answered shouldn't be given. For the same set of questions. Okay, that was the first set of questions, yeah. They were to give the systematic impact names. So hexacyanophate 2 iron, as given by Achimota, yes, should be correct. So you give them, it was their major question. Give them the 3 points. When OAS picked a bonus for Keta picked the bonus for, and they gave an answer, tetra tetraimine 2 copper sulfate. So that bonus should also be given to them. It's actually correct. And then their major question, sodium tetrahydroaluminate 3, that should also be correct. So you give them the 3 points for that one. Then with the chemistry second set, Upoko High School went in for a bonus. That is 2,4-dimethylhexane. Yes, and that is correct. So you give them that 1 point. They didn't bring any protest. Yes, I think so. That is all for the protests. Equal. They said distribution. No, that's not what they said. So they can't get any point for that. Achimota, 13 points. Opokuwari and Keta on 14 points. Round 2. You ring, your answer should be ready. I'll not wait for you to be telling me stories and all that. Substitution. All right, who else would. The scores that it doesn't work. Your colleagues are there, so they have to handle it, not you. So round two. Before we start, let's try our bells. Okuari, Chimota, Keta. First one. A flywheel of mass 40.0 kilograms has a radius of gyration of 0.500 meters. It is brought from rest to 600.0 revolution per minute in 10.0 seconds by a constant torque. Find the torque. Pukuari,
6.00 kilo Newton per meter.
that's incorrect. (62.8 Newton meter). Next one. An ideal transformer has 500.0 primary turns and 100.0 secondary turns. The primary is connected to 240.0 volts, 50.0 hertz. The secondary supplies a load of 10.0 ohms resistance. Find the primary current. Keta,
24.0 amperes.
that's incorrect. Achimota,
4.8 amperes.
incorrect. 0.960 amperes. Next one. A convex lens has a focal length of 12.0 centimeters in air. An object is placed 15.0 centimeters from the lens. Calculate the magnitude. Opokuwari.
6.67 centimeters.
Incorrect. Achimota.
60.0 centimeters.
Again, louder.
60.0 centimeters.
Yes, you are right. Next one. A student titrates 25 centimeter cube of a diprotic weak acid, H2A, with 0.10 molar NaOH. The first equivalence point occurs at 12.5 centimeter cubed. The second at 25 centimeter cubed. Find the concentration of the acid H2A. The right answer is 0.050 mole per decimeter cubed. Next one. Why is sodium thiosulfate? Why is sodium thiosulfate pentahydrate unsuitable for direct weighing to prepare a standard solution, whereas potassium iodate KLO3 is considered suitable? Pukuwari.
Okay. This is because sodium thiosulfate pentahydrate contains a crystallization, and this water of crystallization, when exposed to air, will dry out, leaving only the sodium thiosulfate, which will cause inaccuracies in the measurements. Whereas with KI, potassium iodate, there is no water of crystallization, and hence, when used in standard solutions, it will be accurate.
Yes, that's correct. Next one. A student recrystallizes 10.0 grams of impure benzoic acid from hot water. The solubility of benzoic acid in water is 50.0 grams per 100.0 grams water at 100 degrees Celsius and 10.0 grams per 100.0 grams water at 25 degrees Celsius. If the student uses 50.0 grams of water for recrystallization, calculate the maximum mass of pure benzoic acid that can be recovered from the sample, assuming the impurity is insoluble and removed by filtration at high temperature. Yes, come. Achimota.
8.00 grams.
Again.
8.00 grams.
Incorrect. (5.00 grams). A patient's blood pressure does not rise during exercise, even though it is normal at rest. Which part of the brain is mostly like Keta?
The hypothalamus.
Incorrect. Which part of the brain is likely damaged? Opokuwari.
The medulla oblongata.
Yes, for 1 point. Second, 2 points, yeah. Next one. The Benacle-Hale relationship is known to be commensal. A marine biologist finds the heavy Benacle cover on a whale reduces swimming speed by 5%. Explain if this relationship can still be considered as commensalism or not. Pokuwari.
Okay, this can be considered as commensalism, and this is because with the reduction in speed by 5%, it is insignificant, and the barnacle obtains shelter.
Well, let me save you. It is rather incorrect. You need a school ring. So it is no. Since the whale is harmed, increased drag, it becomes parasitism or shifts from commensalism to a mildly harmful association. Commensalism requires no harm or benefit to a host. Next one. During the Artemis mission to the moon, astronauts living on a lunar base experience a lower oxygen partial pressure than on Earth. Initially, their breathing rate increases. After 2 weeks, their breathing rate returns towards normal. What is this Keta?
This is acclimatization.
Again?
Acclimatization.
Yes, you are right. Next one. Find the next two terms of the sequence. 2, 9, 28, 65, and so on. Keta.
89 and 119.
Achimota.
67 and 107.
Incorrect. (126 and 217). Next one. Find the exact value of the given trigonometric expression. sine 100 degrees cos 40 degrees minus Keta.
It is root 3 on 2.
I continue. Minus cos 100 degrees sine 40 degrees all over cos 25 degrees cos 35 Opokuware. Opokuware. Incorrect. Achimota.
The square root of 3.
Yes, for 1 point. Last question. Simplify and leave your answer in factored form. Simplify and leave your answer in factored form. The expression x squared minus x minus 6 all over the expression x to the power 4 minus 10x squared plus 9. Keta.
A fraction with numerator x plus 2. This with denominator x plus 3 multiplying x minus 1.
That's incorrect. Achimota.
A fraction with a numerator of x plus 2 and a denominator of x plus 3. This x plus 3 multiplying x plus 1. This x plus 1 multiplying x minus 1.
Yes, that's correct. And on that correct answer, we've come to the end of the second round. Opokuware and Achimota both at 15 points. Round 3. So I'll be starting with you, Opokuware, 2, Achimota and Keta. Opokuware. In a vacuum, electromagnetic waves are transverse waves with electric and magnetic fields oscillating perpendicular to each other and to the direction of propagation.
True.
Correct. Achimota. The speed of an electromagnetic wave in a vacuum depends on its frequency.
False.
You're right. Keta, the energy density of an electromagnetic wave in vacuum is equally shared between the electric and magnetic fields? True. Correct. Bukwari. Interstitial atoms in metals always increase the ductility of the metal.
True.
It's actually false. Achimota. Interstitial voids are responsible for the solubility of hydrogen in palladium metal.
False.
Incorrect. It's a true statement. Keta. Interstitial voids in metals are spaces between atoms where smaller atoms can fit.
True.
Correct. Bukwari. The atomic weight of an element obtained from a mass spectrometer is always integer.
False.
Correct. Achimota. The presence of doubly charged ions will produce peaks at half the mass of single charged ions.
False.
Incorrect. That's a true statement. Keta. Mass spectrometry can distinguish between atoms with the same mass number but different atomic numbers.
False.
Correct. Opokuwari. Cryolite itself is better conductor of electricity than molten alumina.
False.
Incorrect. That's a true statement. Achimota. During electrolysis, cryolite is consumed and must be regularly replenished.
True.
Incorrect. That's a false statement. Keta. The addition of cryolite also increases the density of the electrolyte, helping the molten aluminium to settle at the bottom.
False.
Incorrect. That's a true statement. Opokuwari. Endothelial damage triggers platelet adhesion and activation.
True.
Correct. Achimota. Chronic endothelial damage is a key step in the development of atherosclerosis.
True.
Correct. Achimota. Endothelial cells do not regenerate after injury.
False.
Correct. Popularly, high altitude induces hypoxic hypoxia.
True.
Correct. Achimota. Anemic hypoxia occurs when hemoglobin oxygen carrying capacity is reduced.
True.
Correct. Achimota. Sorry. Histotoxic hypoxia means cell cannot use oxygen even if delivered normally.
True.
Correct. Okuwari, a vertical parabola has no vertex if it's open sideways.
False.
Correct. Achimota, the vertex of y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c has y coordinates c minus b squared over 4a.
True.
Correct. Keta, the vertex lies on the axis of symmetry of the parabola. Correct. Last set of questions for this round. Arc sine of sine 150 is equal to 150 degrees. Arc sine to bracket sine 150 degrees is equal to 150 degrees.
False.
Correct. Achimota, arc sine into bracket sine 150 degrees is equal to arc sine of 0.5 equals 30 degrees. Okay, that is the explanation to this one rather. So Achimota, your major question is arc cos x. Arc cos x is an even function.
True.
It's false. That's incorrect. But the domain of arc sine x is -1, 1.
True.
Correct. End of round 3. Opokuwari and Keta, 25 points each. I'll be reading some clues and you have to. At the end of the third round, Achimota, 19 points. Opokuwari and Keta, 25 points each. Round 4. You just press to alert me that you have an answer to the clue. We already know that for the first attempt or first clue, you have 5 points. Second clue, 4 points. Third clue and any clue thereafter, 3 points. First riddle. I am a genetic disorder caused by chromosomal deletion. This deletion occurs on the short arm of chromosome 5. Hence, I'm also called 5p syndrome. I'm associated with microcephaly and intellectual disability. Patients with my disorder have moon-shaped face and low birth weights. I was first described by French geneticist Jerome Lejeune. My name means cry. Opokuwari.
Cri du chat syndrome.
And that is correct. 3 points. Second riddle. I am a form of matter that has changed states. I am important in distillation and phase separation. I also used in biology for liquid phase separated organelles. I form when temperature drops below dew point. I appear as water droplets on a cold glass. One natural example of me is the morning dew. In the industry, I'm formed from air conditioning systems. I'm not a process, but what forms after opoku wari.
Precipitate.
Incorrect. Achimota.
Condensate.
Correct. Third riddle. I am a special type of cone. My base is typically a circle or sometimes called ellipse. My axis is not perpendicular to my base. My apex is not aligned above my base center. My cross sections parallel to my base are still circles.
Frustrum.
Water.
Frustrum.
Incorrect. My volume formula is the same as right cone. I can be obtained by shearing right cone. I appear leaning or tilted. So who am I? Keta.
Cone.
Incorrect. Opokuwari.
Okay. The tilted cone.
That's not correct as well. Oblique cone. Last riddle. I am a distinct configuration of physical system. In laser physics, I appear as continuous wave or paused. In circuit theory, I am called common emitter, common base, etc. In semiconductor devices, I take form like active saturation or cutoff. In oscillators, I am fundamental mode versus harmonic. In mechanical systems, Keta,
Frequency.
I continue. In oscillators, I am fundamental mode versus harmonic. In mechanical systems, I describe a mode of vibration. I can affect performance, efficiency, and output. Changing me can drastically alter a device behavior. If I am some kind of mode, action motor,
You are active mode.
I'm not active mode. So Upukuwari, carry on.
The saturated mode.
That's not correct too. I am operating mode. Operating mode. End of contest. Of the contest, here are the scores. Achimota, 22 points. Keta, Senior High Technical School, 25 points. And Upokowari School, 28 points. Thank you for being here for the third contest. Let's move to the various venues for the fourth and final contest for the day. Thank you for coming.